just in Christchurch now, not New Zealand, just in case you're wondering. And this is the church that's here, and we're just gone up to an old castle, ruins, Norman castle. Lots of gravestones, as you would expect in a graveyard. We'll go and see if we can get inside the priory as well. Look at the stonework on the side of that. Amazing that it's lasted this long. It's like fretwork. Just going through these gardens, which are absolutely gorgeous. I wonder if that's it up there, Christo. Yeah, I think we need to get into those grounds. Looks like the Norman Castle is up there, the ruins of it. Just by this lovely little area here. We've just seen this old house. Wow. What about the quay? It's the old watermill. Oh, and there's the old grinding stone. Look. Let's go on the bridge. Look at all the swans. Oh, how lovely is this? Yeah, there's an old mill house. And there's the river. The stream going there. Can't find any information about the bridge, but it looks quite old. Place mill. Wow. That's 11 AM to 5:30. It's not open till 11. Look at a little bridge. How cute is that? So, mentioned in the Doomsday Survey of 1086, values at 30 shillings a year, being the property of the canons of the Holy Trinity Church. Place mill has medieval stonework and Tudor and 18th century brickwork, and was used for both fulling, cleaning and thickening cloth, and corn grinding in 1908. Look at this. This was Tudor and medieval stonework. I think you can pick out the medieval stonework down the bottom. Wow, what a beautiful day. Sun's out. Okay, we didn't find the Norman Castle, it's not far from here, but we're just going to go and see if we can go in the priory. Might be a bit early. Look at this place though. I wonder how old these graves are. Don't know if I'll be able to read them. Here lies the... No, they're too worn. Just a beautiful place. Look at this wall. Not walking on graves, sorry. Back of the priory. This is the entrance into the priory. It's got this beautiful ceiling, big ornate gates. Look at that archway. Wow. Oh wow, look at that stained glass window. That ceiling. My living. Just the stonework in here is unbelievable. Absolutely amazing. Oh, look at this one. This man, Albert Haskell, was killed in the execution of his duty on board HMS Zealandia. Huh. Oh, this little chapel is from the 15th century. In here. The flagstones are just so old, you just can't make anything out. Oh, 1691. (1846). This is the font from the early Norman period and probably dates from 12 AD. It is made of Purbeck marble. It was in use here in the Priory until it was replaced at the end of the 15th century. Christchurch Priory was erected by the order of Margaret Countess of Salisbury, intended for a tomb. The architect is supposed to have been Torrigiano, the same who executed the tomb of Henry VII and his Queen in Westminster Abbey. This tomb here. Salisbury Chandry is the Chandry Chapel for Margaret Pole, Countess of Salisbury. Oh, she was the daughter of George Plantagenet. They were supposed to be the king and queen. So that's 600 years old. He's got no nose. Look at that. How ornate is that? Wow. As you can see, our diet's going really well. We've got a lemon cake, a Victoria sponge cake. I have got sweetener in my tea, so I'm trying to limit my calories.
It's lemon sponge, by the way.
Oh, it's lemon sponge. I'm sorry. We're going to eat these now and see what they're like. I just don't know why I don't lose weight. Oh gosh, that's got so much sugar on it. Delicious. Christo's eating the leftovers of mine. And then he says it's me making him eat half. He likes the jam and the cream in my Victoria sponge. Is it nice? This is the exterior of the World War II building. You can see for some perspective the people in front of us, just how wide tall these walls are. And then there is Henry VIII's Hurst Castle from 1520 odd, I think. I'll go and check. Just going into the castle now, you can see there's a moat around it there. So this was Henry VIII. And then Victoria must have done something with it. It's got an insignia up there. It was also used during the Second World War. So we've got two parts of it that we can go and have a look at. Guard room. There's a little railway. Hundreds and from the 1900s. These parts are closed. One behind you is a lift. So this is all the bit that was used during the war and for Queen Victoria. It's a coal store. So yeah, this bit's got a little railway that you used to go through. It's got numbers on the... Oh, it must tell you. Look, numbers on the wall. You see that?
Yeah.
10, 30, 20.
10.
Must tell you when you're getting close to...
40.
Yeah.
60, 75.
Must be a measure so you know how much hole you... Good size of this cannon. Look. There's the bullets.
That'll do some danger, but that's the stuff that you put into the barrel.
Yeah, yeah. Freaking hell, that must go out into the sea then. Can I just go along there? That there must go out into the sea. Wow. Oh, here we go, here we go. Here's the entrance to Henry VIII's castle. There's barracks for 4 men there. It's just really funny how you've got the 20th century and then you go over here and you've got the 16th century. Yeah. Buckering up next to it. There you go. Henry VIII probably went through this. Wow. You got the archway, you got the doors. He's probably walked on these stones. Look at those doors. These must have been down to the sea at one stage because I can hear it. It's like a little archway. This is all the original Henry VIII stuff on that side. And there's the castle. And just amazing to think you're walking the same place that Henry VIII probably walked. Door.
Wet steps. Take care.
Ooh, going down.
What you need?
Ooh, I don't like this. It's very uneven.
Steps are really wet.
Yeah. Like old
Still
people.
got to come back up here.
I assume so. Oh, it's very wet down here. This is a lift shaft which took the shelves up to the ground level. Oh no, it's wet as. Pretty light. Christo's braving the wetness, I'm not. Is there anything else around there? It's really echoey, eh? Just a room. It's a very echoey room. Squelch. Probably never dries out. Look at these steps. Yeah. Yeah, it must be. Or when it rains, it just all sits there because there's no way of getting it out. There's Henry VIII's castle. And we came all the way over there. I don't know if you can see. There. This must be where they had some guns. So that on the right. And silent. Christo just said they've got a walker in here. I think we might be on the wrong side of the world for that. This is the entrance into the castle.
Go upstairs first.
Okay.
And then we'll go in there.
Alright. Oh, look at that stone. The stone's looking a bit warm. Anyone would think it was 500 years old. Pretty sure the railings weren't around 500 years ago. Ooh.
Jeez, that's a lot of men and walk here.
Yeah.